Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Ideal World. I'm Hayley. It's great to have your company. You're joining us for my favourite hour. We are cruising for the whole hour. It is Planet Cruise TV show. I'm going on a cruise soon and it's actually on this hour, so we have got that cruise still available at a better price than I got, which is great for you. We've got some incredible deals. Planet Cruise, very passionate about bringing you incredible deals, very bespoke holidays. If you want to add anything onto your holiday, if you want to stay somewhere before, you know, when you arrive there rather than fly straight home, if you want to sort out excursions before you travel, Planet Cruise can do that for you. They really do tailor make your cruise to your needs. Incredible people who are passionate, and everybody virtually that works for them has worked on the cruise ship, so incredible knowledge as well. Lots of reasons to book with Planet Cruise, and here are just some of them. There are so many different reasons because you have got that first-hand knowledge. They've been there, they've been on those ships, they've been to those different places. They've got so many repeat customers, and that tells you that they do make sure they give you that perfect holiday for you personally, and they can do that because they've got that incredible knowledge. So many reasons to jump onto the phone. It's a brand new phone number today, so I do want you to jot this down. It's 0203 6969 457, so a brand new number. It'll be on the bottom of the screen throughout the whole of the hour, and of course we have got the website as well, so all the w's.planetcruise.co.uk. But I'm not alone if I'm cruising. I need my cruise partner.
I was just going to say, is it your favourite hour because of the destinations and the low prices, or the scintillating conversation? Yeah.
I'll answer it at the end of the hour. But great to see you, Justin. It's always fabulous to work with you. Planet Cruise, fabulous brand, but just like yourself, so many people that work for Planet Cruise have worked on ships themselves.
See, this is the thing. Apart from being market leaders and top agents with a lot of these cruise lines, which mean better prices, you've got people that have got first-hand experience. They're not just a travel agent that have been on like a 1 or 2 day course. I spent 6 years at sea. That's actually quite short because there's some of the members of staff that have spent 10, 15 years and in fact have just been travelling all their lives and have actually come to Planet Cruise because it's what they're passionate about. And I think that's the key thing. I always get passionate about some of the destinations and the places and the things that you can do. One of the great things about today's show, deposit only. This is the beginning of the year. We've just had Christmas. You can put a deposit down and then something to look forward to. And who needs a little bit of sun and a break after Christmas?
Absolutely.
Everybody.
Desperate for it, desperate for that sunshine, desperate for that perfect holiday. And honestly, we have such a collection, 6 fabulous cruises, something for everybody. So let's start at the very beginning because we've got so much to show you. So starting off with MSC Cruises. Now, this is the cruise that I'm going on. So you've got some fabulous dates in September. It is a flash sale. So though I got an incredible deal before Christmas, it's been one of our absolute best sellers. For what's available and what's left, you have got amazing prices. So please do not miss out on the incredible prices, the incredible balcony prices as well. There are some free upgrades from Ocean View to balcony as well, and we have got some really incredible deals on what's going to be a fabulous ship. Let's have a look.
MSC Cruises Fantasia class ships revolutionised the cruise line's fleet. Cutting-edge design was blended with ecologically evolved marine technology, and the result is a series of big, stylish, well-designed ships that offer multiple dining and entertainment options, along with opportunities to escape to your own private oasis. With big design names such as Gucci, Armani and Versace at tax and duty-free prices, a voyage with MSC is a chance for you to indulge in some serious retail therapy. With everything from premium watches to jewellery and classic duty-free to swimwear, sunglasses or designer clothing, you'll find just what you're after. My advice? Don't join the ship with a full case. Each of the Fantasia class ships features some unique dining options, and the choice on board is truly astounding. From the smoky spices of Mexico to the detailed precision of a Japanese sushi experience, you can try something different every night. You can enjoy the formality of an a la carte 7-course meal, or help yourself at a 20-hour buffet. Though the real jewel in the crown are here at the Italy venues, where the authentic slow-cooked food of Italy's best-loved brand is served up day after day. The size of the Fantasia class offers a great choice of entertainment options, including unique additions like the 4D cinema and the F1 racing car simulator. Now, daytime is full of sports events, wine tastings, cookery competitions and arts and craft classes. Nighttime, though, is awash with live music, visually stunning stage shows, a lively late-night disco and this huge casino which wouldn't look out of place in Las Vegas. From luxurious and spacious suites with memory foam mattresses to cleverly designed super family cabins that sleep up to 6 people, MSC Cruises offer plenty of choice. And whatever you choose, you're guaranteed stylish designer decor, flat screen TVs, super powerful showers and enough space to stretch out and relax.
I can't wait. The ships look amazing. We're going on the MSC Splendida, so come and join me because we've got some great dates in September. Deposit only, which at this time of year, like you say, so important. But this is a real flash sale, and I know this because I've booked this cruise.
You were saying.
And it wasn't this price, but you've got an incredible deal. You've got some really great prices. There are some inside available, but very, very limited. So you do need to book this up really, really quickly. So let's see where we're going. I picked this because we're sailing out of Southampton, which I think is so exciting. You can always stay as well in the Marriott the night before. We've got incredible deals with those at £89 per person, and that is your accommodation for the night before. That's also your transport to the ship, and that's your parking for all 7 nights. So it's so well worth doing there. But tell us where we're going, because...
I was going to say, perhaps you should tell us where you're going, because we're going across.
Tell me again, where are we going?
We're only just going across the channel to Bruges, and this is fantastic. Such a lovely place to walk around. You've got to go onto the canals.
Right.
All the canals, you feel as if you're going to go under these little bridges and knock your head.
Oh, fab,
it's
you can
just
see that
beautiful, absolutely stunning. The chocolates are fantastic. I mean, when I say chocolates, you can get near enough every variation of chocolate, whether it's milk chocolate, dark chocolate, liquid chocolate, the works. If you want to go a little bit further afield, quite literally, you can go to Flanders Field. So if you do want to go and see some of the war memorials, then you can go there for the first war memorials. And also, you can venture out to some of the breweries. There's 125 breweries, obviously, in a very small location in Belgium. So great to do there. On to the next port of call. This is just one of my favourite ports, full stop. I've only ever been there once.
Right.
And it was amazing. Absolutely
I haven't
amazing.
been, and it overnights here, so I'm really excited.
Tulips from Amsterdam. Of course, you've got the canals here, but of course, you've got so much history and you've got so much art as well. You've got the Van Gogh Museum, you've got the Rembrandt Museum, the flower market as well. You've got your windmills, you've got your Delft China, and of course, you've got your window shopping as well. You can do it all in Amsterdam. It's fantastic to experience in the day and great at night if you do get the chance. One thing that I would recommend as well is going into the cafes, just experience the culture that you got over there. And the weirdest thing, bicycles. They don't have bike parks where it's like at the end of the road you just have a few locked up. They have multi-storey bike parks.
Nearly
I've
everybody
never
cycles,
seen anything like it. So
Fabulous.
great place there. Then we're off to Hamburg. Now this is a really, really big shipping port. You'll actually probably see some of the ships, cruise ships, actually in dry dock being refitted in Hamburg.
How exciting.
Of course, you've got lovely streets to walk around, but of course you've got the Reaper Barn, Beatles Club as well. If you love your old music, then you can go around the old Beatles Club. Fantastic delicatessens as well. The Germans do breakfast and rolls like you would never. It puts our Gregs to shame.
Brilliant.
It really does.
I bet.
And if you do wander around Hamburg, keep an eye out for a very small square with a little pub called the Tamer. And it looks like Big Ben, but Leaning Tower of Pisa style.
Oh, right.
With a happy face as the clock. It is one of the most beautiful little German pubs.
Oh, fabulous.
Very special
I
memories
shall look
there.
out for that. Got a relaxing day at sea, but where are we heading to?
We're going to Le Havre. Now, this is the port where you can go into Paris.
Wonderful.
So if you do want to experience Paris, you can go into the city. You can see the Eiffel Tower there. It's just, again, just a wonderful city,
Fabulous.
you know, whatever time of the year it is, and just a short little journey away. And then you're travelling back to Southampton.
I love it.
No flying,
Brilliant.
a short little cruise, deposit only.
And such a great price. That price you're seeing on your screen is for a balcony. It really is a flash sale. It's really time to book up whilst we've still got those rooms available. I've got cabins available for you on a super ship, which I'm really excited about. A ship I haven't been on before, but looks absolutely fabulous.
They're so modern and contemporary. It's the type of place I would absolutely love to go on. You know, you can dress up if you want, you can relax. I mean, look at how contemporary the actual rooms are. It's just fantastic.
Now look at your prices. You have got some cracking prices. There are some inside still available, but you do need to be really quick on those. And of course you have got those free upgrades as well available on the 14th, 21st and 28th of, you know, from ocean view to balcony. So well worth jumping onto the phones. Have a look at what you've got included. It's a no-fly, which is fabulous. You've got the free upgrades that are available from ocean view to balcony on those certain dates. You can add on the Marriott, which I would definitely do. Start that holiday early, and that's your parking sorted as well for £89 per person, and it takes you to the ship as well. And it is a real rare chance. This is another reason I wanted to do this. It's not often that MSC will sail from the UK.
Yeah, you usually fly out to the Med, but this is a great chance and such a cracking price. I mean, to think that we've actually had a price reduction when this has been a bestseller for the last 3 months, and now we're at the point, inside cabins at limited availability, get them while they last.
Incredible. Now, it's so easy. If you are at home thinking, well, actually, yes, I do fancy that cruise, all you need to do is jump onto the phones, 0203 6969 457, or jump onto the website. But I would definitely go onto the phones. That's what I always do. You can ask the questions that you're thinking as you think them, and they know the answers to those questions. All you need as well, if you're on the website, is the ID number. Use that as well when you're on the phones. And that ID number for this particular cruise is 97347. So that is your cruise. That's the cruise I'm going on. You've got some great days in September and will be a really fabulous one to do. But we've got to move on because we have got more to tell you about. We're on Cunard, the Queen Mary 2. This is going to be a cracker. We're going to have a look round first, and Keith's going to show us what the ship's like.
She's the last remaining seagoing ocean liner, one of the biggest and fastest ships in the world, a byword for elegance and sophistication, one of the only ships to carry pets as well as humans, and the last ship I had the pleasure of working on board. She's the Queen Mary 2. You can have a proper pint in the Golden Lion pub, enjoy the panoramic views and martini cocktails of the Commodore Club, soak up the jazz of the chart room, or join me for some bubbles in the Veuve Clicquot champagne bar. Not that I used to drink on the job, of course. This is just fizzy water. Cheers. I used to joke that our guests walked up the gangway and that we rolled them back down. One thing is for sure, you won't go hungry on board, with specialty restaurants serving food from around the world, a 24-hour buffet and the fabulous Britannia. You're in danger of missing my favourite, the Todd English. Whatever you do, if you come here, make sure you try the chocolate fallen cake. It's absolutely delicious. With live music in every venue, West End style theatre shows, comedians and musical stars from both sides of the pond, the entertainment is rich and varied. But for me, it's this place which offers something unbeatably unique. Illuminations is the only planetarium at sea, offering celestial shows narrated by the likes of Robert Redford and Morgan Freeman. And it's also a cracking 4D cinema. There are 6 different grades of stateroom to choose from, all of it bright, spacious, airy and very, very stylish. 24-hour room service, 2 turn-downs a day, and the grill suites even have a private butler. But the best thing of all, as standard in every single room, is this. The Sealy Cunard mattress. Quite literally the best night's sleep I've ever had.
You're going to love this, because not only is it Queen Mary 2, this is sailing as Southampton, which will be so exciting on a Cunard ship. I just think that'll be amazing. But we're sailing out to New York.
So good they named it twice. New York, New York.
How great is that?
But the ship, that's the key thing. I know Keith picked up on at the beginning of that clip, where it's the only ocean-going liner, completely different. You know, if you're thinking about going across the Atlantic, you know, everybody's always asking, oh, am I going to get seasick? She is an ocean liner. The hull's built differently. There's 40,000 tons of extra steel to make sure that the actual ship's rigid. And then, on top of that, the opulence that you have with Cunard. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely
stunning. You are going to love it. It's your floating hotel. Everything you need is there to enjoy your cruise over to New York. Now, New York you're going to love. And actually, Gemma is going to tell us a few things that you might want to do.
So I'm here in New York City, one of my favourite cities in the entire world, and of course the city that, as Frank sang, never sleeps. And you can understand why, because there is so much to do and see. I'm sat here in beautiful Central Park with the amazing vista of the skyscrapers behind me, and the plan is that later on I'll be meandering up that way in the direction of Fifth Avenue and all the famous department stores like Saks and Bloomingdale's. But a weekend in New York isn't just about shopping. Of course, there are so many incredible sights to take in, such as the Statue of Liberty, Times Square, the Empire State Building. There are museums to visit, galleries to see, culture galore. And then at night, the food, Broadway, there's a hot ticket for anything that you might like to do. And in terms of finding your way around, it's easy. It all operates on a grid system, so even I can't get lost. And if all else fails, you just hail a typical New York taxi. It's all part of the experience.
An amazing place, absolutely love it. We get two nights there, don't we?
Do you know what, I'd actually recommend just choose the sites that you see in the daytime and the nighttime carefully. Empire State Building, try and get in just before it closes, so you see New York skyline, so you see the Chrysler Building, you see all the wonderful, it's just an absolute, you can't describe it. Times Square at night is an absolute must, but in the daytime, things like Liberty Island, taking a helicopter ride around the Statue of Liberty, and all I would say is get up early on the sail into New York, because the skyline is definitely worth seeing. Yeah,
you've got such an incredible. I mean, when you look at the price for what you, I mean, you've got extra price drop just happened. An extra £100 has come off of this, but you're actually sailing out to New York. You struggle to get good flights for these prices, and it works out at £88 per night, which is going to be amazing. That's including your hotel stays, that's including Niagara Falls, that's including the train, because there's so much more to tell you about. You have got so much value for money. This is incredible. So after you've had those fabulous 2 nights in New York, we're not going to make you fly home. No, what are we going to do next?
Well, you actually get to see the fantastic Grand Central Station, because you're going on the Amtrak train.
This is great.
Across country to
do this.
Niagara. And it is just an amazing experience. You know, I always wanted to go on the old QE2 and Concorde and the Orient Express. You know, those journeys that are just, and to think that you're going to see all these wonderful views on a train, travelling by. I mean, America is just epic. Everything is bigger. Not just, I'm not just talking about the culture, I'm saying the actual landscape itself. And when you see Niagara Falls, wow. I've always wanted to go here. 12,000 years old. Apparently, every year, 35 feet of erosion. Sorry, no, 1 foot a year of erosion takes place every year. Every year, a foot a year, and it actually flows around 35 miles. Here's some other facts as well about Niagara. There's been numerous people that have tried to cross it, including a chap on a high wire.
Oh, gosh.
And wait for it, he got halfway across and actually cooked an omelette on a stove.
No.
I have no idea.
And then what did he do? Come back, or did he get across?
Well, he did actually try another attempt with his manager on his back. Anyway, that's Niagara, but now, it's just...
Getting there on the train is going to be amazing. If you do want to upgrade your train for just $32, you can actually get a business class seat, so that's well worth looking at and asking about on the phones as well, because that's going to make it even more special. It's a 9-hour trip, so you're going to enjoy it even more in those business class sheets. So we've got that beautiful ship, we've got a fabulous holiday, but we haven't finished it quite yet, because then you've got 2 nights, well, you've got 2 nights at Niagara Falls to stay in a hotel, and then we've got, I guess, got to travel home. But it's been so nice.
I know. Well, do you want to stay?
It's been fabulous.
Do you want to book another cruise?
Yeah, it's been a super trip. You're going to absolutely adore the ship. I think this is one of my favourites.
Well, just think, you've got 3 segments. You've got a cruise on the most famous ocean liner. You're going to absolutely love that. Then you've got a New York stay, one of the biggest and the best city destinations. And then you've got the railway journey as well. You've got everything that you need. Check out your regional flights as well. And of course, you've got the hotels included in this deal. You've got the train journey too. Jot down the ID for this. It's 109288. And do jot down the fact you've got a different phone number to normal, or jump onto the website for Planet Cruise. Check out all the prices. You can see they're already a sellout, so it is going to be the option of grabbing them whilst they are available. And some really good dates as well. May, July, September, October, November. So a real good collection. It will be something really, really special, something I would love to do, especially on Cunard, and sail out of Southampton over to New York. It's one of those must-have things. Now, I do believe we were going to move on to Cruise 3.
However, I believe there's somebody on the phone.
Oh, there's somebody.
And it's my personal booker, because this is who I ring when I want to book my cruises. I believe we've got Glenn there. Are you there, Glenn?
Hi, Hayley. What you booking this morning then?
Well,
You haven't phoned me for a couple of days.
My cruise is already on, so I'm not sure. I'll let you know at the end of the hour. There's
how are you guys? You okay?
What are you telling us about?
Well, we've got a little deal come up with Thompson's for you. It's for next month, so a month away, 9th of February, on the very, very popular Thompson Majesty. We've got flights going from Gatwick, Luton, Bournemouth and Bristol.
Brilliant.
Brilliant upgrade now from insides to upgrade for a Tenerife and Canarian cruise. Outside cabins with everything included on there, flights, transfer and the cabin is $519 per person.
Wow.
Good opportunity to get away from the cold and the rain that everyone's getting battered with at the moment. So 519, 9th of February, Thompson Majesty.
I bet you're really busy in January, because I think after Christmas we all want to get away, don't we? Have something to look forward to.
We sort of have the calm before the storm, and then it all kicks off on the 1st of January, and phones have been going crazy now for about a week, and it's been very, very busy. But they're doing these deals at the moment, which they tend to throw in, and if people want to get away in the winter sun, this is a really good one. You know, down in the Canaries, the weather's going to be pretty good.
Guaranteed sunshine. I might be after that one, Glenn. Thanks so much.
I'm sure you will. I expect a call later.
Speak to you soon. Cheers, darling.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wow, that's great, isn't it?
That's great value. Really
and
is.
Guaranteed sunshine, so an absolute definite. But we need to carry on, because we've got so much more to tell you. This is P&O. P&O, and this is the Ventura. We're going to get on board. We're going to have a look around. It's incredible value for money. But let's have a look first, and then let's see where we're going next.
Fresh from her multi-million-pound refit, P&O's Ventura was launched in April 2008 by Helen Mirren. She marked an exciting new direction for P&O Cruises and is a large, beautiful, contemporary and family-friendly ship with bags of character and a more informal onboard vibe that's making her a firm favourite with many passengers. One thing is for sure, you certainly won't go thirsty. With its emphasis on catering for today's British tastes, Ventura hosts numerous watering holes, from the visually stunning panoramic video wall of the metropolis through to the traditional pub, the Exchange. But this is my absolute hands-down favourite, Ollie Smith's new Glass House wine bar. It's a relaxed and stylish setting with tasty food available, and also these wonderful flights where you can try lots of different new wines. With club or freedom dining on offer and a 24-hour buffet, you have real flexibility and you really can make the cruise fit your schedule. The recent refit also saw Atul Couture's Asian-inspired restaurant East added to Ventura's culinary arsenal. And when you do go, make sure you try the 24-hour slow-cooked lamb rendang. With 4 pools, a massive sports deck, special celebrity sailings, a new behind-the-scenes backstage tour, the biggest gym and spa in the fleet. There is loads to do on board Ventura other than just relax with a good book and top up your tan. But it's in the evening that this ship really comes alive. Vibrant West End style shows with exciting UK guest acts played twice nightly in the Arena Theatre. Then there's the excellent light entertainment which takes place in both the Havana Show Lounge and also the Tamarind Club. But what I like most is this stunning new atrium with this wonderful dance floor. The accommodation is bright, spacious and full of designer touches. There are big suites that can cater for up to a family of 6, through to these new single cabins that are a great cost-effective option for solo travellers like myself.
Looking good. Fancy the ship?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
We've got so much to cram in. First of all, leaving Southampton, nice day at sea to familiarise yourself with that ship.
Great.
And then into Vigo. Vigo's fantastic. If you want to perhaps make a pilgrimage to Santiago de Compostela, then you can do, or you can have a little bit of a look around some of the little wine bars and delicatessens in there. Then you're off to Lisbon. Now, I absolutely love Lisbon. First of all, for its fantastic bridge. Looks like the San Francisco
Bridge.
Bridge.
It's a great sailing, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got the Christ Redeemer statue on the opposite side as well. And also, just down from the tower, there's so many different monuments. You've got to go on a tram ride, and please do make sure you go to the Bell End Tower as well. Just down from the Red Bridge, carry on walking down, you'll see the Bell End Tower, and then you'll see the Monument of Discoveries, which is all of the explorers that left. In fact, you'll see it just now. Here you go. You'll see all of this just on the side. There's some fantastic bars and restaurants down there.
Love it.
From Lisbon to Porto. Porto, that sounds like port. Exactly, that's where it came from. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and just fantastic. There's also a really good bookshop that dates back to 1906. It's like a library. It's something like a Disney film. So keep your eyes out for that. Relaxing day at sea, and then you're into Cherbourg. Now, of course, there's plenty to do in Cherbourg. If you like your history, then you can go and see the Bear Tapestry if you fancy that. And you can do obviously the landing beaches as well if you want to do some of the history. But you're going to be sailing back to Southampton, no flying on this cruise, and 7 nights of fantastic Spain, Portugal and France feel. It's just amazing.
It is going to be absolutely fabulous. You can take as many shoes as you like, as many clothes as you like. You don't have to worry about the baggage, the weight
I love
of your
list
baggage.
of priorities.
Absolutely. But that's my first thing, shoes, clothes. But you've got some really great things that you could be finding and buying whilst you're on the ship and whilst you're away, and packing them to bring home. You've got some great prices for this. So whether you are going really good balcony prices, if there's a family of 4, you've got a family of 4 for £1,649. So if your kids are off that week, because it is the week coming up to Easter, that's going to be absolutely perfect. Your ID number for this, if this is the cruise for you, is 97428, and of course you can add on the Marriott as well if you wish to, for £89. Well worth doing that, because that's your parking, your transfers to the actual ship and back, all included, and a night's accommodation, so you can relax before you sail. Now, whilst we're on P&O, there is something a little bit special going on.
Yeah.
I believe there's well, I shouldn't say they're little, but Little Anton Deck.
I know. I still don't know which one's which.
Not Little Anton Deck, proper size.
Yes, the full size one.
Normal size Anton Deck.
But we still don't know whether Kirsty Gallagher's going to be there or not.
I know. So you don't know whether to book or not, do you? You can see the details here. This is going to be great.
Well, the fantastic thing is Britannia's got a full high-definition TV studio. We should be broadcasting Planet Cruise from there.
Yes.
But Anton Deck are going to be filming, and you know what happens on Saturday Night Takeaway? Anything can happen.
Everything.
So if you actually would like to be on board, ask the guys at the call centre about the details on there, the 27th of March. But,
yes,
and we really genuinely don't know this, they always have celebrity guests.
Yes, and we know they are having celebrity guests.
But we don't know who they are.
We don't know who they are.
Exactly.
Wow.
Do you reckon it could be me and you?
No, I doubt it. I don't think we'll be classed as celebrities. We might be sweeping up afterwards. But it is going to be an absolutely fabulous 2 weeks. Great price as well. That's just been reduced. That originally was £1,299, so you have got a flash sale on that as well, so don't miss out on that opportunity. Just jump on the phones and mention Anton Deck. But let's move on. Top agents, Planet Cruise, for Royal Caribbean. So we've got a Royal Caribbean International cruise, Voyager of the Seas. This is, oh wow, this is the one where I have put, oh wow. Wow. Amazing value. You're going to Sydney, you're going out to Malaysia, this is Singapore. This is a new exclusive package, and this is what Planet Cruise are so good at. You've got return flights from Heathrow, plus all your actual transfers as well. You really have got an incredible programme here. Let's have a little look at what we're actually doing. We're flying out, first of all, from London to Sydney. Sydney's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to let you stay there for a couple of nights in a 4-star hotel. Oh, I've got to go.
Well, the thing is, you actually dock on the ship. So when you embark on the ship, you will literally be underneath the Rusty Hangar. That's Sydney Harbour Bridge. That's what the locals call it. And, of course, the Sydney Opera House as well.
Yes.
You've got a fantastic harbour there. It is one of the cleanest cities I have ever been to.
Really?
I had the absolute pleasure of spending one of my birthdays actually transshipping in Sydney.
Oh, wow.
You can climb the bridge, and I'm pleased to say that all of the safety gear is actually made in Wiltshire, in England. That's fantastic. Go up to the rocks as well. At night, while you're staying in Sydney, just keep an eye out for the bats. I know that sounds crazy, but if you go up to the rocks, there are bats, and they are massive. If you love wildlife, you've got to go and do that.
Oh, wow.
The shopping is superb.
Is it
absolutely
really?
Epic.
Oh.
And the food is as well. There's a fantastic casino complex as well. One thing to do is get on the Water Harbour taxi and just go around, because it's like a great way to get some photos of the bridge, photos of the Opera House. It's just a great place.
It's going to be absolutely incredible, isn't it? And of course, that's the start of your holiday. Wow.
Yep.
And then from Sydney, we're going to get on board Voyager of the Seas.
Fantastic ship. Royal Caribbean ships are always fantastic. They're really market leaders. Of course, they've got their signature funnels where you've got all of the climb awards, you've got the kitchen cut. So, you know, it really is the destination of fun. So, you know, if you're perhaps going as a family, or if you do like to, you know, just experience things, you've got the ice rink in there, which I think that turns into a bumper car circuit as well.
Oh, I think it does, yeah.
And the entertainment is just really modern and fun.
They're amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, it really is. And like food-wise, you've got so much choice. You've got the main parade of shops, and it's not just an atrium, it's actually a proper promenade and parade of shops. Of course, you've got Johnny Rockets. If you love your sort of 50s diners, then you can go and have a hot dog, you can go and have a burger, you can have a shake in there. It's just brilliant. And, you know, catering for all ages of children, not just the little ones.
Such a choice, isn't there?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I know a lot of families that go away, and you're talking from little ones to grandparents,
oh, yeah,
and there's something for absolutely everybody. And where we're going is going to be fabulous, isn't it?
But you know, it's a great way to acclimatise, because obviously the temperature's going to be different, obviously the time difference. Great way to start off in Sydney, and then you're going to be calling into the first port of call, which is Brisbane. Now, if you do want to go and experience Australia, you've got to go and see a crocodile, you've got to go and see a kangaroo, you've got to cuddle a koala. What better place to do it than Steve Irwin? Remember Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter?
Yes.
His actual zoo is in Brisbane, so you can go and see him. That was like me first thing this morning, literally clinging onto my pillow going, what time is it? But also, we haven't mentioned alcohol yet. I have a little tipple.
No, and we're on Cruise 4.
Exactly. Castlemaine 4X, other brands are available. There's the brewery and the ale house there, and they have a fantastic history. Also 26 miles of beaches as well, so you can't go wrong with Brisbane. Then you're going to have 4 relaxing days at sea. Now this is an opportunity, great weather, but great ship. Experience that ship and do everything. Then you're going to be going into Darwin. Now, of course, Darwin straight away, it was, of course, named after Charles Darwin, and, of course, the famous journey of HMS Beagle. So if you do want to do some of the historic side, you can do, but then you've got the Territory Wildlife Park and the Botanical Gardens as well. They also, staying on the theme of beer, they also have an annual beer festival, and apparently each one of the Darwin inhabitants actually drinks 60 gallons of beer a year. They like, they like their drink down there. Yeah, it really is. They have a famous, you know, one of those regattas where you make your own boat.
Yes.
They actually make it with beer cans.
Oh, funny, because they've drunk all that beer.
I can't guarantee that you'll be there at the same time, but it's great.
So we've got some more fabulous days at sea, enjoying the ship. But where are we heading out to now?
Leaving Australia, going to an amazing place. Again, a port that I only had the pleasure of visiting once, but what a memory. Kuala Lumpur, KL. You've got to go to these fantastic Twin Towers, which is the Petronas Twin Towers. Shopping on an epic scale at the bottom, and that, of course, famous sky bridge that you've probably seen in films. All I would say is get there early. If you can book a tour, ask our call centre, because we can book a lot of excursions. But as soon as you get on board, make sure that you've got that tour booked, because it does get booked up very quickly. There's fantastic culture there, so if you want to go and see some of the mosque that you saw there, or if you want to go out to the Batu Caves as well, where you've got fantastic Hindu shrines and monkeys as well. I know we're a little bit of a fan of monkeys here at Planet Cruise.
We like
yeah, it really is a fantastic place. Then you're going into Singapore, so you've got a stay in Sydney, you've got that wonderful journey, you've got a fantastic ship, you've got Kuala Lumpur, and then Singapore. This is part of the main complex. I mean, it's such an advanced city, but of course they do hold their heritage very close to them. Of course, you've got the old colonial side, fantastic trading markets, and of course you've got Sentosa Towers, so not Sentosa Towers, Sentosa Island, that you can go across to, which is the beach resort. You've got Raffles Hotel, you can have a Singapore swing.
Yes, of course.
And of course you've got your famous, the Marina Bay Hotel, which is the famous 3 columns where you've got a man-made beach at the top, and the race circuit for the Formula 1 goes around there. So if there's any Formula 1 fans out there, then you'll be able to go around and see the Marina Bay complex.
This is fabulous, isn't it? You're doing so much. I mean, you're away 3 weeks, and it works out. You're seeing all these incredible places on a gorgeous ship for under £83
I was just going to say, we've seen the price per night.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? Such value for money. This is going to be so special. And it is a new exclusive package as well, so it is a matter of getting this quickly whilst you've got those extra stays. Also, I know we're literally just got a toe into 2016. If you want to book a 2017 itinerary, it's deposit only. So, again, if you really do want to plan ahead, look at the price. You can check out your regional flights as well. Itineraries do differ on some departures, so check all that out. There's some really good, as well, balcony prices. You can see everything there that's included. And, of course, it is well worth, whilst you've got a deal like this, while you've got a package like this with the extra stays in Sydney and in Singapore, and you've got an overnight on board in Singapore as well. So if this is the one for you, all you need is that ID number, which is 83 83864. So please, 83864. So do not miss out on that. And if you are thinking, well, yeah, that sounds good, what do I do? Either jump onto the phones. The phones are amazing. If you jump onto the phones, you can ask any question that you need to ask and they can answer for you straight away. And that's 0203 6969 457. So that's numbers on the bottom of your screen throughout the hour. Or jump onto the website, but I would always recommend, it's so good to ring because everybody that answers the phone has been on a cruise, will know where you're going, will speak to you and make sure you get that perfect cruise for you. Add on the extras that you want to add on, or you can ask. So they're there straight away as you're thinking. So you're on the phones, you're asking straight away, you know exactly what's right. Now, we are busy, I do believe, at the call centre. So they're getting lots of questions about our first cruise. Now, that was the MSC cruise. Now, that's the one I'm going on, which sounds amazing. So we're just going to pop up the prices for the MSC because we are getting a lot of interest for that. It's a really super cruise out of Southampton. You can see there you've got some great dates in September as well, and you've got prices from £499 per person, which is incredible value for money. So if that was of interest to you, we are busy. The call centre is busy for that. So do make sure you don't miss out. And of course, deposit only at the moment as well. And this was, I think the reason it was so busy is this is super duper good because this is a flash sale. So, and a rare chance as well to sail out of the UK on MSC. So make sure you do not miss out on that. But let's move on. We've now got for you Norwegian Cruise Line. So this is going to be another super one. Norwegian Jade we're going on. Oh, free all-inclusive drinks.
Knew that'd get your attention.
Let's have a look around. And what are you having? Oh, I think I'll have
If your idea of a cruise is dim lighting, string quartets, tuxedos and ballroom dancing, then prepare to be challenged. Because this cruise line is so laid back, it's almost horizontal.
Welcome to the most fun and relaxed cruise experience you're ever likely to encounter, where the entertainment never stops and the excitement just keeps on building. Welcome to freestyle cruising. Welcome to Norwegian Cruise Line. There's more restaurants than days of the week, and you can enjoy food from all over the world and dine and dress as you please. From trendy French bistros to steakhouses and sushi bars, Norwegian Cruise Line offers tons of choice. If you're a vegan, vegetarian, high carb, low carb, or gluten free, it's all covered.
Remember, this is freestyle cruising, so wherever your mood and whatever the occasion, there'll be a bar that fits the bill. With sports bars and whiskey bars, martini bars and champagne bars, alfresco bars and wine bars, bars with music and bars with sport, even ice bars. One thing's for sure, you definitely won't go thirsty.
Imagine playing Nintendo Wii on a 2-story high screen, or challenging a friend on the all-new Aqua Racer. Visualise eating world-class cuisine while acrobats tumble down on silks around your table. Or simply enjoying a beer as comedians make you smile with dedicated comedy clubs. Picture yourself singing along as dueling pianos compete, or settling into your own seat for one of the Tony Award-winning shows. Whether you're a single cruiser, holidaying with all the family, or planning a group cruise, you'll find something perfect for you.
Norwegian Cruise Line offers one of the widest selections of accommodation in the industry. There are exclusive suites where you have your own private sun deck, along with brilliant interjoining family staterooms that are cleverly located near all the kids' facilities. And balcony staterooms where you wake up to a different view every morning. But it's in the studio staterooms where Norwegian are head and shoulders above the competition. A private complex dedicated to solo cruisers with, most importantly, no single supplement.
How great is that? No single supplement. Also fabulous because we're flying out to Barcelona, which I love. And we're getting, first of all, we're staying in a hotel, 4-star hotel for one night.
Yeah.
There, which is going to be great because Barcelona is incredible, isn't it?
It's just, it comes alive because, of course, remember, it's their siesta. They come out at night. La Ramblas will be alive with all the street performers.
you
can go around the Gaudi buildings as well. It really is a fantastic place. And if you did get a chance to go out to the Nou Camp Stadium, then if you're a big football fan, then you can do great shopping as well in Barcelona. But it's just a lovely way to start. Then you're going to get onto the ship. Again, this is all-inclusive on board the ship.
All-inclusive. Drinks included. I'm still in Barcelona. Don't rush me.
It's not
Don't
all-inclusive
rush
at
me.
Barcelona. You need to get on the ship
It's
first.
not. Well, yeah, we're chilling, we're preparing.
Okay.
Now we're getting on the ship. So now, got my drink. Where are we going?
We're going to Palma.
Oh, fabulous. You see, these are, I love Barcelona, I love Palma.
Yeah, do you know what? I tell you what, the beaches are fantastic, great for families, good for shopping on this one. And round the back of the cathedral, very much, you're actually going from Barcelona where there is La Ramblas, and then there is the sort of Renaissance and Moorish styles in Palma, which is very similar to Las Ramblas, so it's like a mini version. You've got plenty to do. There's a fantastic train tour as well, and some fantastic grottos as well to go into. So that's Palma. Then you've got a nice relaxing day at sea, and then Valletta. We're talking Malta. One of my favourite ports.
I did 2 winters in Malta. I love Malta.
It's a fantastic climate, but when you're actually in this port, all you can see is sandstone. It's absolutely amazing. And all I'd say is, go out and have breakfast out on deck if it's good weather, because it's just a great view. You can go to all the cathedrals there, fantastic fortifications as well. It's just one of those great ports that's got the essence of everything that you need. Then you're going to have a nice relaxing day at sea, and then you head across the Mediterranean to the Adriatic. You're actually going to be going to the bride of the Adriatic, Venice.
Oh,
now,
fabulous.
We all know, if you've ever cruised into Venice, the sail in and sail out on the Grand Canal
is amazing.
Is amazing. But the thing is,
the
ships are getting larger and larger, and you think, surely they can't get into here. And you're overlooking the buildings. It's amazing. You've got the Rialto Bridge there. You've got the Bridge of Sighs. You've got St Mark's Square. You've got so much to do. This St Mark's Square. Absolutely lovely cafes and restaurants around there. There's a little hotel just down from St Mark's Square called Hotel Daniele. They serve the best Bellini cocktails that I've ever had, and the service there, they all come out in white gloves with their little pennies on and everything like that. It's all marble inside. Look at the Rialto Bridge at night. And Venice is one of those places, it is quite confusing. You will get lost, accept it, go and get lost.
Yeah, it is. It's a fabulous place to get lost in. You always find your way back, but it's just amazing. It is. I love it. Absolutely love it. The great thing is that's not the end of our cruise, because we're transferring, I should say, to a 4-star hotel in Venice Mestre.
Mestre. This is actually shipbuilding country, so you might actually see some new cruise ships, some Fincantieri going in and out. Fantastic. Not that far from Venice either, so it's just a short little bus ride away, and that's all included in this fantastic deal. You've got a day to spend then in Venice, in Mestre, at your heart's content. One thing that if you have got that daytime to do, and again, book in advance, is go across the little islands of Murano where they make all the glass. Wonderful experience to go to. And all I would say is, even around Venice, where you see the street vendors, and you think, well, it's not really real Murano, a lot of it isn't, but a lot of it is actually the students that are producing it, so it's just as good and it's really cheap.
Wow.
There's Justin's top tip for today.
Fabulous. I think this sounds lovely. It's some of my favourite places. Love Barcelona, love Palma, love Malta, and of course ending up in Venice, which is going to be incredible. And of course, do check everything out when you jump onto the phones. Remember, you can check out your regional flights as well, getting your cruise perfect, bespoke to you, tailor-made, which is exactly what Planet Cruise will do for you. So remember what you've got included in this. You've got all-inclusive drinks package. Of course, you've got your flights included as well, but do check out the regional flights. And of course, you've got the hotel stays. That's in Barcelona and of course in Venice. Incredible deal, and really is well worth booking. And remember that cruise, free drinks, all inclusive. So this is what you've got. You've got spirits and cocktails. You've got wine by the glass, bottled and draft beers as well, and of course soda and juice. If this is the cruise for you, all you need is that ID number, which is 108803. So that's the Norwegian Cruise Lines, Norwegian Jade. Now we're moving on to our last cruise. This is something that I think is so different, so exciting, so special. If you've cruised a lot, perhaps you really fancy doing one of those wonderful river cruises. They look amazing. This is the Emerald Dawn. It's Emerald Waterways. It's an exclusive price reduction to Planet Cruise, and honestly, the price we've got, you won't be able to get anywhere else. And there's already sellouts on this, so it is one that you do need to shop for very quickly. You're getting some beautiful destinations, and you've got excursions as well in every single port. You've got free Wi-Fi as well. You've got drinks with all your meals on board. Tips are included as well. You've got free airport parking. How else could you better this? This is absolutely fabulous. Let's jump on board and have a little look around, because they are, I think, some of the most beautiful ships, the actual river ships.
One of the reasons being is they are some of the newest ships on the Rhine. And the great thing about this is these ships have been designed specifically for the environments that they're going to be sailing on. The difference between cruising on an ocean liner and cruising on a river ship is completely different. It's such more of it's even more relaxed. It's such an intimate experience as well. You literally open up your balcony windows and your doors, and there's the shoreline.
It's fabulous.
It is great. Also, sometimes when you come into a port on a big ocean liner, there's sometimes a shuttle bus that you have to get into the main town. This, you're getting off and you set foot into the main town. The food on board these ships are just amazing. And I mean, you can see all the different options that you've got. Amazing contemporary food. And again, you know, I always say about experiencing things off of the ship. You're going to find it hard to leave these ships because they're so fresh and modern. Great wine collections as well. And you definitely will be converted to a river cruiser.
Yeah, it just looks like ultimate luxury, doesn't it? Everything is just so classy. It's just everything is so good.
This is just a great example. Look, there is the shoreline. I said you literally open up your window and there you are. That's the shore. And it's just like, if you've ever sort of thought of the romance of a canal holiday but think it was a little bit small, this would be perfect. Look at the windows that open down, and you've got the outside now.
And you're always going to be seeing something. You're always passing somewhere.
Yeah. And, well, and with every day an excursion, there's so much to include in this. I'm only going to pick out some of the highlights.
Okay. So we're starting. We overnight on board in Amsterdam to start off with, which is perfect.
You know, if you get a chance to go off in Amsterdam, then it's just going to be perfect. Again, this is an opportunity to really make the most of river cruising, because you are literally stepping off of your ship on to the quayside. You know, if you do get a chance to go see any of the gardens, and Amsterdam at night is just a completely different experience. Now you're actually going from Amsterdam into Cologne. This is one of my favourite places. It is amazing. The cathedral that you've got here is brilliant. It's a World Heritage listed Gothic cathedral, and again you're going to get another tour around here. You've got beautiful squares and historic monuments, and great galleries and Roman artefacts, because of course this was a Roman settlement in Cologne. It's just simply amazing. Then you're going to be going into Koblenz. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, on my first ever ship experience in cruising was actually on a river cruise on the Rhine. And when you're actually going, you'll see the castle where the river actually splits.
Oh, right.
And I mean, this is just fairy tale. Absolutely
Isn't it?
And you'll be seeing this, and you'll have fantastic commentaries. If you've ever been on a ship like transiting the Suez Canal or the Panama Canal, where they have a commentary, you have commentaries through here. Now, this shot that you see here, you must get off of your ship, get off by the bridge and walk right down to this big triangular point. You can't quite see it, but there's a massive monument of a German soldier on top of a horse. It looks as if it's been there for hundreds of years. It's only been there since the 90s.
Oh, you can just see it?
You've got to go and see it. Yeah, just slap bang right in the middle as the river curls off. One thing that you've got to experience about the Rhine is, depending on the dates that you're actually going, is in Germany, on the weekdays, all of their road transport system is completely different from the weekends. You're not allowed any haulage on the roads at the weekend. So it all goes onto the railways and all goes onto the Rhine.
Oh, I like that.
The Rhine turns into this, and when you see these ships, you think, how on earth are they staying afloat? You know, when you see these big container ships, you'll see this, and then you'll see the carriages literally hugging the shoreline of the Rhine at the weekends. It's just amazing.
Brilliant.
Anyway, from Koblenz, we're actually going to be going on to Rudesheim. Now, this is a medieval village on the banks of the Rhine. You can take the gondola ride up to Germania Monument and overlook the actual valley of the Rhine. And of course, well, you can't talk about Germany and the Rhine without talking wine. If you want to go wine tasting, this will be a fantastic opportunity. Again, make the most of these excursions. An excursion every port that's all included. And you know, we've always said this about all-inclusive. Yes, the price. You look at the price, you think, oh, we've done some great deals like the one at the beginning. But that price
is
that you see there is everything, and
it's
the
so
best of
satisfying
everything.
when you don't get a bill at the end of you've paid for everything already. It's fabulous.
Then we're going to be going on from Rhine into Mannheim. You know, again, another great destination, some fantastic parks, and it mixes the traditional with the contemporary. You know, you see these lovely towers, but then look at these wonderful suspension bridges. It's just absolutely amazing. Then we're actually heading off to Speyer. Now, again, you're going to see some lovely, lovely points of interest. The cathedrals are fantastic. You've got these lovely little islands, and again, you can see the ships there. It literally is the gorge that falls down into the river that you're going to be seeing.
Wonderful.
I mean, it's just the perspective you can't understand. It really is fantastic. Then we're going to be going into Basel in Switzerland, where you actually disembark and then head back to the UK. Oh, sorry, we're actually going to Heidelberg. Sorry, I've just missed out my apologies. Again, make the most of these excursions. Go out and see these wonderful medieval cities and towns. And then, of course, don't forget you've got the Black Forest as well.
So many places.
If you love your walking, this is a place to go to, because I tell you what, if you haven't in the Gatto, you're going to need to walk all those calories off.
My mum used to always make Black Forest.
Do you take the cherry off?
Yeah.
I thought you would be.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, you're eating Black Forest Gatto in the Black Forest.
Exactly.
Perfect.
You can't, and with some decent German wine as well.
It sounds good to me. This looks wonderful. Complete luxury. It just looks so exclusive, doesn't it? Look at it. It looks so amazing. And this is your home. It's stunning. It's like being on your own little luxury villa floating.
We're not talking thousands of people, we're talking hundreds of people. The staff ratio as well is amazing. You get to know the staff, again, on a completely different level. You meet people.
That's nice.
You know, then you press, oh, I've you've done this cruise, have you done that cruise? If you are a cruiser that's done the Med, done the Caribbean, try a river cruise. You won't go back. It's absolutely amazing experience.
Now remember, this is it's a new exclusive reductions to us, to Planet Cruise. So these are prices that you won't find anywhere else. There's already sellouts, so you do need to be, I think, pretty quick with this. And the other great thing is you can sort out your flights as well from regional airports if that's better for you. So do just jump onto the phones. You've got the excursions included, you've got free Wi-Fi, you've got drinks with your meals, you've got tips included, you've got free parking included. Everything really is included in this holiday, including those excursions every single day. So it's one of those holidays where the bill at the end really will not be, because it's all been included in your first price. Remember, please book this up quickly. Now things are selling out so quickly. You do need to make sure, if this is the one for you, that you get onto the phones. Ask about anything that you want to ask about. If there's anything you want to add on, add it on. Remember, with this, though, so much is already included. Jump onto the phones. The ID number for this is 108334. So remember, brand new phone number today, which is 0203 69 69 457. So do jot that down. Brand new number for you to ring in and get that perfect holiday. And we have had some perfect holidays, haven't we? So should we look back to the very beginning? We started off first of all with MSC. This is Splendida. Now this is going to be a super cruise, and where are we going? We are going to some fabulous places. European Explorer cruise. We're overnight in Amsterdam. This is the cruise I'm going on. Top agents for MSC. You've got an incredible deal because of that as well. There are some limited inside availabilities at $349 per person, but they are very limited. You've got some great balcony prices at £499 per person. Previous bestseller, so it will be really for the cabins that are left. And of course, it's a flash sale, incredible value for money. And start the holiday. You're sailing out of Southampton. Start the holiday staying at the Marriott in Southampton. £89 per person is all you spend, and that's your night's accommodation. Start your holiday quicker, and then you've got your parking included, and they'll take you to and from the ship as well. But moving on to our second ship, this was Cunard. Queen Mary 2, 12 nights, Southampton to New York. Niagara Falls, this includes stays, 2 nights in a 4-star hotel in New York. You've got the Amtrak train as well, which you can upgrade that train to business class if you like for $32. Well worth it. And you've also got 2 nights in Niagara Falls, 4-star hotel. Great dates as well, May, July, September, October, November 2016. And do check your regional flights as well. Deposit only, except for the May dates. So you've got some really good deals. Your ID number 109288. And remember, this is a brand new price drop, so do not miss out on that. P&O is the next on the Ventura. 7 nights. This is incredible value for money. You've got Spain, you've got Portugal, you've got France from Southampton, so no flight. Works out under £70 person per night. You've got a family of 4 for £1,649 as well. It really is incredible deals on this one. Some really nice ports. And you can add on the Marriott again for £89 per person. That's your car parking, that is your port transfer as well. Incredible value. Good balcony too, 579. Now, we did mention when we were mentioning the P&O, Anton Deck. This is going to be great. Departed on the 27th of March 2016 for 14 nights. Just jump onto the phones and ask for more details. They are filming live. I think it's their very last show, and they've got celebrity guests. We don't know who they are.
But will they be doing Wonky Donkey?
Who knows?
Remember Wonky Donkey?
Yes. Who knows, who knows? We've got the Royal Caribbean International for you. This is a brand new exclusive package. This is in April. All I put was wow. 21 nights, Voyager of the Seas, Australia, Malaysia, Singapore, from Sydney. You stay in Sydney for 2 nights. You stay in Singapore as well. Check your regional flights. You can check those out. You've got some really good balcony prices. Works out under £83 per person per night. 83864 is your ID number. Norwegian Cruise Line, Norwegian Jade. 8 nights. Loved this. Barcelona, Mallorca, Malta, Venice. You're staying as well in Barcelona and Venice. Free all-inclusive drinks on the cruise as well. And you can check your regional flights. 108803. And Justine's Justine.
Who?
Justine.
Who? Well, that's the weekend.
I always turn him into a lady by the end of the show. Justine's top tip is the Emerald Waterways, which is the Emerald Dawn. 7 nights, absolute luxury, exclusive price reduction as well. You won't get this price anywhere else. You've got free Wi-Fi, you've got drinks with your meals, you've got free tips, you've got free parking. Look at the flights, they're included. London, Birmingham, Manchester, Glasgow, Edinburgh, with no extra cost, but they will check the regional flights as well. Stunning itinerary, and it really is an exclusive price drop. You do need to be super, super quick. The ID for that is 108334. Well, Justine, it's been great working with you. It's been a great show. Get booked up and enjoy. We'll see you.